who has been working tirelessly throughout the entire campaign. We also have my colleagues here today, Jim, here to assist you with any questions throughout the auction process. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the vendors who are entrusting us with the sale of the family home behind us, to the neighbours in the crowd, thank you for coming and for making this part of Buxton North one of the best places to live in. To the bidders in the crowd, thank you for coming, and I wish you all the best in the bidding procedure. And to the one lucky buyer, we congratulate you in advance on your astute purchase. This auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that are made available before the commencement of the auction. As auctioneer, I'll be indicating bids upon request and the right to place bids on behalf of the sellers, otherwise known as vendor bids. If and when I decide to place those bids, I'll simply say vendor bid. This auction prohibits false bids, prohibits malicious disruptions by bidders, attempting to prevent us from bidding, and provides fines for misconduct. And last but not least, when this paperwork hits my hand and this property is deemed sold, I'll absolutely take no late written offers beyond that point. If you're successful here today, all that I require from you is a little 10% deposit off the full purchase price, and the settlement time, you pick the time frame that suits you best, but the sellers have been quite flexible here today. Anywhere within the vicinity of 30 through to 60 days, and those prior arrangements have been made with you beforehand. In an instance where you're bidding against vendor bids, you have two options. Do not bid against the highest vendor bid, which means that you'll decrease your chances of being successful here today, as we'll get to negotiate with multiple parties afterwards. On a positive flip side, however, is that if you do bid against the highest vendor bid, you own yourself the exclusive right to negotiate with the sellers, and statistically speaking, you'll increase your chances of being successful here today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you've been through this property before, a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, double garage unit in the heart of Buxton North. It's in very good condition as well. Plenty of living spaces, ladies and gentlemen, built-in robes. You've also got access to the bathroom through one of the bedrooms. Location-wise, second to none, ladies and gentlemen. You're close to Box Hill Central, close to Westfield, Doncaster as well. You've also got a front courtyard which is usable, ladies and gentlemen, so an extra space for you for outdoor living. And in terms of, as I mentioned, the location, schooling-wise, ladies and gentlemen, you've got Koonung Secondary, Blackburn High, Kerrimill Primary School, Box Hill North Primary, all the public government schools around this area. In terms of independent schools, Catholic schools, you've got plenty as well. Our Lady of Sion, St. Francis Xavier, Kingswood College, PLC, tertiary education, you've got Deakin University as well, and also public transport options on Station Street. You've got the buses, you've got trains in Box Hill as well, suburban rail loop that's going to come through Box Hill as well, give you an extra transport option. So enough from me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you're not here to hear me talk. We're here to help you buy this property here today, so we can see a fair and reasonable start today for this property behind us. Unit 1924, Station Street in the heart of Box Hill North. Where can I see an opening offer now, ladies and gentlemen? What do you say? Opening bid? Opening offer? Parents like it? What do you say, Nargis? The parents like it here. Any bid or offer at all, ladies and gentlemen, you let me know. Leave that key. Let's get the auction on the way, started. I can start the auction myself, much rather see something from you. $600,000. Good bidding here, man. $600,000. We're on the market and selling at $600,000 with a knockout offer of $600,000 on my right. That's $600,000 now on the market and selling, ladies and gentlemen. For no better bidding hit than on the market and selling with the first opening bid. It was a good knockout offer of $600,000. That's $600,000 on my right hand side here. That's 600. Any bids now need to know we're on the market and selling, ladies and gentlemen. No late bids. Sold sticker will be slapped onto the board here. They'll be walking away with the keys at $600,000. That's $600,000 now. No further interest from the crowd. We'll be selling away. It's going to call it 3 times now. That's $600,000 now. That's 600 on my right hand side here. That's $600,000. That's $600,000 now. Any bids now? 610. 610. Welcome to the bidding here, man. That's 610. That's 610 back against you, Linda and Keith. What do you say? 610 on my left-hand side. That's 610 now. That's 610 now. Can I see 620? That's 610 on my left-hand side. That's 610 at the moment. That's 610. That's $610,000 at the moment. 610. 610. 610. Can I see 20? Bids against you, man. $610,000. 610. That's 610 now. That's 610 now. Any bids? Sure. And $610,000. Great value buying in the heart of Box Hill North at 610. 610. You're not going to find it in a 2-bedroom unit with this space. For this price, ladies and gentlemen, for this value at 610, that's $610,000. They're holding the highest bid on my right hand side at 610. That's $610,000. This could be the quickest auction for today at $610,000 here. That's $610,000. 2 bidders involved. Only 2 bids, ladies and gentlemen, and we're on the market and selling. What an opportunity at 610. I'll take a 5,000 if you want. At 610 at the moment. At 610. That's $610,000. 1,000. Linda gave it 1,000. I'll take any bid. Any bid. At 610. 1,000. Thank you. 611. 611 back against you on the bidders here on my left hand side. At 611. That's $611,000 on my right. At 611 on my right hand side now, Patrick, what do you say? That's 611 on my right hand side here. 611. 611. Don't miss
Another
it.
1,000.
Another 1,000. 612. 612. 612 now, Jim. 612. At 612. That's $612,000. Can I see 13 or more? That's $612,000. At 612. At 612. At $612,000 now. At $612,000. Only 2 bidders involved here now, but that's all you need. That's $612,000 now. Can I see 13 to get you back in front, ma'am? That's $612,000. So far, how many bids has there been? There's been 4 bids, ladies and gentlemen. 4 bids. Let's make it 5. 4 bids at the moment. Let's make it 5 to get it to 613. That's 612. That's 612 now on the left-hand side. That's 612 now. 20. 620. Knockout offer here on the right-hand side. That's 620. That's 620 now. Patrick, need to know 5th bid now at the moment. That's $620,000. That's $620,000.
Another 1,000.
Another 1,021. 621, Jim. What do you say? 621. That's $621,000 at the moment. At 621. 621. At 620. 30. Good bidding here at 630. That's $630,000 now on the right hand side at 630. Patrick, what do you say now at 630? That's $630,000 on my right hand side here at 630.
Another 1,000.
Another 1,000 at 631. At 631. At 631 on my left hand side at the moment. 631. 631. Can I see 640, Linda? What do you say? That's $631,000 on my left. At 631. That's $631,000. As I mentioned before, you're not going to find a 2-bedroom unit in Buxton North with this size, double garage, for this value at $631,000. That's $631,000 now. 650. Good bidding here now. 650. Knockout offer. $650,000. Buyers are shaking their head here at $650,000. Looks like you're in the box seat, man. At 650 now. Knockout offer here. 650. Buyers are saying they're out. We're going to do our final due diligence for our vendors here now at 650 on the right hand side. That's $650,000 now. Going to court 3 more times. Are you sure, ladies and gentlemen? $650,000. No late bids, no late offers. 650. Going to court 3 times. $650,000. First call now, 650. Second opportunity now at $650,000. Sorry? 2,052. Thank you, ma'am. 652. That's $652,000 in the nick of time at 652. I thought you had it in the bag here at 652. You've defeated one buyer, but a new buyer has popped up now at 652. It's a 3-man horse race, perhaps at 652. That's $652,000 here on my left-hand side now. Need to know at 652. That's $652,000 on my left. That's 652. That's $652,000 now. Need to know perhaps a 660 could be that knockout offer we're looking for. I'll go straight to 700 perhaps at 652. That's 652 now on the left hand side here. Need to know 652 once at $652,000. 652 twice at $652,000. 55 now. 655. 257. Straight back over the top here at 657. At 657 now, it's like a tennis match. It's a rally at the moment at 657. At $657,000. That's 657 now. Bids back against you, man. 657. Need to see an increment from you to get you back in front at 657. That's 657 now on the left-hand side. 3 bidders involved. That should give you confidence, ladies and gentlemen. You're buying prime real estate. And any price that you pay at an auction is market price, ladies and gentlemen, at 657. That's 657 now. 657. 58. 2. 660. 660 now on the left-hand side at 660. That's 660. That's $660,000 now on the left-hand side at 660. That's $660,000. It's just between the two of you now. That's 660. That's $660,000 now. A lot of people set the limits around on those round figures, perhaps on $700,000. A lot of people do set those budgets. So if you go to 700 first, you could secure the property here. That's $670,000, confirming 660 at 660 now on the left-hand side, getting ahead of myself here at 660. Maybe I'm predicting the future. Who knows? That's $660,000. That's $660,000 now. 6666. 2,668. I could be Nostradamus here. That's 668. That's $668,000 on the left-hand side. We're just shy of 670 now. That's $668,000 on the left-hand side. That's 668. That's 668 now. Can I see 670? 668. At 668 now. Let's try 680. Lucky number 8, ma'am. At $668,000 at the moment. That's 668. That's 668. 668 now. Hands here holding the bid. 70 now, 670 now. Good bidding here on the right hand side. 2,000 straight back over the top now. 672. Very consistent bidding here on the left hand side at 672. That's 672 now back in front. 672. That's 672 now. Linda Keith, what do you say? That's $672,000. Need to know here at 672. That's $672,000. Let's go 680 here. At $672,000. Let's go lucky number 8 at $672,000 now. 672. 672. 672. That's $672,000 now. 672. 672 on my left. Need to know now. Let's go 680, man. At 672. 672. Split it between the two of you. It's very, very important. 680. Thank you for seeing my way. 282. 682 back over the top now. Let's try 688. Let's go lucky number 8, man. At 682. $682,000 now on my left. At 682. $682,000 now. 682. You went for a break, and now the bid's at 682. That's $682,000. Hopefully you went to the car, got your checkbook out. At 682, you've got more money to spend. Give the call to the broker at 682. That's $682,000 now. 682. If you miss out on this property, you run the risk of paying more at future auctions at 682. At 682. That's $682,000. As you can see, there's plenty of buyers on the marketplace here today at 682. Going back to my underbidders as well. Any other bids here? Are you sure? 682. Just making sure. Doing our work for our owners here today. Every dollar counts here. 682. That's $682,000. 682. Triple O. 888. 688. 682 now. Buyers having a conversation here. 685. 685. 685. 685. 87. 87 over the top here. Let's try 90. That's 687. That's 687 on my left hand side here. 687. That's 687.
Just pick your lucky number. 88.
88. 688. 2. 690. 690 straight back over the top. 690. That's 690. Let's try 698. Let's try 698, sir. That's $690,000. 690. You told me to find a property for you at under $1 million. We're way under $1 million here now. It's well within budget at 690. That's $690,000. At 690. At 690 on my left hand side. If you bid and they bid on top of that, you lose nothing, sir. That's $690,000. Let's give it a shot. That's 690. That's $690,000 now. First score now 690. Second opportunity now at $690,000 for the third.
91.
91, 690, 93, 93 back over the top here. Jim, what do you say? 693. That's 693 at the moment. That's 693. 693. That's 693. I'll go straight to 700. Listen to the auction here. As I said before, a lot of people set the limits on those round figures. That's $693,000.
99.
99, 699. 699 here on my right hand side. 699. 699. 700. They got there before you. That's 700 on my left. That's 700. Bids are slowing down here on my left hand side. They've gone from 2s to 1s. That should give you confidence. That's 700 on my left hand side. That's $700,000 now. Everyone's stretching the limits here. That's $700,000 now on my left hand side here. That's 700. That's 700 on my left. That's 700 on my left hand side here. 700. 700. 700 on my left. That's 700. That's 700, ladies and gentlemen. What do you say for those who just joined us or watching on our Facebook page or Auction Reporters? We're at $700,000 at the moment. 3 bidders involved. Bidding started at $600,000. Our vendor's reserve was for $550, and now we're at $700,000 here on my left-hand side. That's $700,000 now on my left-hand side. Linda, Keith, what do you say? At $700,000. That's $700,000 now on my left. That's 700 triple O. That's $700,000 now on my left-hand side. Need to know. At 700. At 700. You're still standing here, which indicates to me that you still have interest for this property. That's $700,000. I'm gonna do a countdown here, calling it down. If you don't bid, you're gonna miss out. 703? 703 or 704?
703.
703. 703. 703 here now. 703. 703. Another 2,705. 705 here on my left-hand side. 705. That's 705 now. 5 between the two of you, split it down the middle, only around $350K each. That's $705,000. Very affordable. That's 705. Each get your own bedrooms. That's $705,000 at the moment. That's 705 now on my left hand side. That's 705 here now. That's 705. That's 705. 705, Jim, need to know. That's 705. Gonna do a countdown here, ladies and gentlemen. That's $705,000 on my left here. 705. Any bids here need to know 705. That's $705,000 now. First call now at 705. Second opportunity now at $705,000 for the third and final call now. That's 705. Jim, need to know. In or you out now? 7? 707. 707. 707. Another 2,709. 709 back in front here on the left hand side. 709 on my left. That's 709. That's 709 here on the left hand side. That's 709. That's 709. Let's do 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. Open 24/7. That's 709 on the left hand side. That's 709. Listen to Jim, he's never been wrong. That's 709. That's 709 now. Need to know here. That's 709 now. All the fun's been happening here. Any other bidders? Now's the time to jump in. You can't all be neighbours here. That's 709. That's $709,000. Ma'am, any bids? That's 709. 709. How about you here? No? Are you sure? 709. 709. Doing our due diligence for our vendors. If we're selling your property, we'll be doing the same thing too. Just going to make sure all the buyers have left the best on the table here. We're at $709,000 now. Going to call it 3 times here. First call now at 709. Second opportunity now at 709. Third and final call now at 709. All done and finished and silent here. That's 709. 709. 709, need to know. 709 here, holding the bid. Bid's back against you. At 709.
710.
710, 710, 710, 2,712. 712 back in front now, 712. That's $712,000 on my left. That's 712. That's 712. It's like a ping pong match at the moment. 712. at $712,000. Twos and ones have come out at the moment at 712. 712 back against you, Keith and Linda at 712. 712 on my left. 712 on my left. Let's try 15 at 712. Don't miss out. You missed out on my other property the other week. I don't want you to miss out on another auction again at 712. At 712. This is better than Middleborough Road, sir. At 712. At $712,000. At 712. At 712. Eastern Freeway access just down the road here. Woodhouse Grove shops as well. At 712. Petrol station at the end of Woodhouse Grove as well. Very convenient. Got childcare centres, kindergartens. 718, 718. That's 718 on my right hand side, Patrick. What do you say? That's 718. That's 718. That's 718 now. 718. 718. That's 718 on my right hand side, 718. Can I see 20? 20. 720. That's 720. Back in front. 720. That's 720 on my left hand side. 720. That's $720,000 now on my left. That's 720. Are you sure? That's 720. That's $720,000. Thank you for your participation. Hopefully we can find you another property. But at $720,000. Thank you. 720. Looks like you're in the box seat. Underbidders who are still here. You sure? 720. Who would have thought before we started this auction here today that we'll be at $720,000 here, holding the bid at 720. Final countdown here. First, second, third and final call now. That's $720,000. On behalf of the team at Buxton Real Estate, Patrick and I have been the selling agents for this property. We look forward to talking to you after the auction. We're at $720,000. This property is selling.